Today we're reading I Know I Can, Be What I Want to Be, written by Alexus Mozell, illustrated by Larisa, Cristina, Lungu. Stick around to the end of this video and I'll take you on a field trip around Octavia's bookshelf. Hi, my name is Amir, the Affirmation King, and I know I can be anything I want to be. How do I know? Because these men paved the way for boys like me. I can be like Gion Stewart Bluford Jr., the first African American male astronaut, and travel to space. I can be the president and run the country like Barack Obama. I can run with the ball like Barry Sanders. I can be a scientist like George Washington Carver and make discoveries in the lab. I can be an architect like Paul R. Williams and design houses and buildings. I can be a civil rights activist like Martin Luther King Jr. and make a difference in the world. I can be a lawyer or a part of the Supreme Court like Thurgood Marshall and rule the courtroom. I can play baseball like Jackie Robinson and hit a home run. I can be an engineer like Granville T. Woods and bring ideas to life. I can scratch the turntable like Grandmaster Flash. I can be a pilot like Eugene Jacques Bullard and fly planes. I can tell stories and be a poet like Langston Hughes. I can dribble and shoot the ball like Kobe Bryant. I can direct films like Spike Lee and tell cinematic stories. Action! I can be anything I want to be. Why? Because these men paved the way for boys like me. So now that you know these things, what do you inspire to be? The end. Thanks for tuning in. Octavia's Bookshelf is an independent bookstore. I hear you asking, Miss Kern, what's an independent bookstore? An independent bookstore is a bookstore that's owned by somebody that lives in the community. They're usually connected to the community, so they might live there or maybe they even grew up there. And if you're saying, well, I can just order a book on Amazon and it'll be here tonight. You could order a book on Amazon. And if you support independent bookstores, you're able to help support the events that they have for your community. Sometimes they have story time, sometimes they have crafts, and sometimes they have author events where the authors come in and read their books and talk to the community members. So you could order a book online. You could order a book on Amazon and it'll be there sooner, and it might even be cheaper. But if you support independent bookstores, then you're able to help bring more events to your community. It's kind of like having a family member make a cookie, and they spent all of this love and time and these delicious ingredients to make a cookie. And when they offer you a cookie, you say, nah, I'd rather go down to the store and get an Oreo. Oreos are good, don't get me wrong. But eating a hard Oreo or eating a soft, delicious homemade cookie, it's still a cookie, but it's going to have a different feel. So if you buy a book from Amazon, it's still a book. But if you buy a book from an independent bookstore like Octavia's Bookshelf, then you're able to support your community and give back your time and your love.